So guys, today I'm here to share with you my top favorite feminine designer fragrances for spring 2022. So in case you would like to find out more about them, make sure to keep on watching. But before I tell you what are my current spring favorites, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're here for the first time, and please give this video a huge thumbs up. And once you're done with that, we can get started. Hello and welcome everyone to today's short list of my most favorite go-to springy perfumes that I can't stop wearing, and they all have that spring vibe. That's why I think that in case you're looking for something in that style, you might really want to check them out. But before I get right into it, I would like to know if you have a current favorite perfume that reminds you of spring. So make sure to drop me a comment down below. And while you're doing that, I'm getting started and I want to open this list with my OG favorite spring perfume that was released in 2014 by Dior, because this is their flanker of Miss Dior that is called Blooming Bouquet. And back then I fell in love with this fragrance and had a blotter sprayed with it that I kept in a book, dreaming that one day I will add it to my collection, and that moment came sooner or later, but dreams come true. And I gotta be honest with you that this is probably my most favorite flanker of Miss Dior fragrance, because it has the DNA of this fragrance, but there is beautiful freshness in there, and the main note is peony, which is definitely my favorite spring flower. It has very short time of blooming, but when it appears, I mean, like, it's so delicate. It is a little bit rosy, but much more airy and fragile, very luminous and spring scent. You know, those big peony bouquets, they look so romantic, and I really like how this note is presented in this fragrance, because it's in the center. It is supported by rose and delicate apricot and peach that are not making it too sweet, too fruity. There are all those nuances, but still peony is in the heart and it is blooming, reminding me of, you know, late spring. There is a little bit of musk, but not too much. It's on the fresh side, and that's where I think that if you're looking for a very beautiful and chic springy fragrance that will really remind you of the period when, you know, most beautiful spring flowers are blooming, you really might want to check this one out. And in case you love peony in general, I have a whole top list dedicated to this note. And with that being said, let's move on to another perfume that has in it a very springy flower, which is a lilac, and hands down this is surely that. Is it flower? Is it a tree? Let me know if you know the correct answer. But it blooms on my birthday, and I've always associated lilac with springtime, but there are not many fragrances with this note. Just in case you have a great fragrance with lilac in your collection, please tell me what it is. But I need to be completely honest with you. Once this next fragrance was launched, was last or even 2 years ago during pandemic, and I sprayed in the shop, I was so amazed, because it's not in this fruity floral shower gel style like a lot of feminine designer fragrances are. Instead, it smells like lilac. It has this purple freshness going on, and of course I'm talking about A Drop by Issey Miyake. You guys, this is a very, very beautiful scent. It is so unique, especially because in the opening it smells milky, so it's not creamy and lactonic, yet it smells like if you made milk from flowers. Let me know if that's a thing. Probably not. You know, I'm not keen on milk because I hate it, but I love milky notes in perfumery and would love to discuss them with you in case you're interested in that. But in the top there is almond milk, and I smell it. It's not too almondy and powdery, but the powderiness is very fresh in this composition, probably because of lilac, because, you know, it's like this beautiful, intoxicating purple flower that blooms in the age of April. That's why I associate it with my birthday. And, you know, if you go out on a beautiful warm day, because there are solar notes, so they definitely smell sunny, and it's still fresh yet warm outside, and the air is filled in with the intoxicating scent of lilac. I don't know what could be more springy. So there are also these powdery notes because of star anise, and let me tell you something about anisic notes. They are very fluffy and powdery and can be found in mimosa, so I'm actually very surprised that there is no mimosa listed in the notes breakdown, probably because they didn't want to mess with the lilac and really wanted to focus on this note. There are also jasmine and orange blossom, but I don't get much of the white florals in here, although this is definitely a very floral perfume and it's a freshy, so it is very long lasting, it projects well, and if you're looking for something in a very spring style and you like clean perfumes with, you know, maybe some powderiness and this feminine beautiful softness, I really recommend you this one. I would like to see more flankers of it. I was thinking about reviewing it in a separate video, and I know some of you asked me to do that, so make sure to thumbs up this video if you like that idea, but I highly recommend you check this one out because it's different. There is no other designer fragrance for women out there that would smell like it, and probably because lilac is not the most popular note anymore. It used to, maybe in 2000s. Let me know when was the golden era of a lilac note, but I absolutely adore it and would like to see more fragrances with it, and would like to know if you would like to see them too. But let's move on to another fragrance. This is actually a brand new one that I purchased blindly, as you've probably seen in my huge fragrance haul that I posted recently, and it's a flanker of Kenzo's flower that is called Poppy Bouquet, and it was actually inspired by the Japanese flower shop, and I'm a sucker for flower shops. Anytime I see one, I need to go in, I need to smell all the flowers. I've always been like that since my childhood, and I love this scent in there. It's very specific because it smells of condensed air, greenery and flowers. Let me know if you love the scent of, you know, the flower shop. I did not have like high hopes for it, but I like the notes because there is tea leaf, there is green almond, I like stuff like that, plus gardenia is also not necessarily the flower that you can find in many designer fragrances, but it turned out to be very generic, and I think it's gonna be great for those who like fresh floral perfumes because mandarin here is really popping and has a little bit of this hairspray nuance going on, and it's very light, so it's suitable for the days when you don't want to wear a heavy fragrance, and in case you prefer more citrusy perfumes that are very diffusive, this is the one for you. But in case you would like to have a sexy fragrance for the springtime, please make sure to take a note of the following fragrance, which is Zadig and Voltaire's This Is Her Vibes of Freedom. You guys, this perfume is insane. It's so crazy. It is very nice, but for me, it has this cat pee note in there, and I know it sounds wrong and weird, but sometimes I smell it in perfumes. For example, Benny's all-time favorite, super expensive Violetta from Bottega Veneta's exclusive French does it for me, that cat pee moment. And also I smelled it in, oh my god, let me remember, Hermes Laguna in the orange bottle. Remember that one? I don't know, sometimes I get this cat pee note, but other than that, there's actually pap, peony, rose, jasmine, chestnut and whipped cream. I cannot describe it by notes. For me, this is a scent of a very sexy cat lady. But you guys, if you want attention drawn to you, if you want, you know, something very sensual for the springtime, because it's still quite a fresh fragrance, and in case you're familiar with it, please let me know how it smells to you, because this cat note is so noticeable for me, but I like it much more than Laguna fragrance, although they are similar, so probably if you enjoy that one, you will like this. And it's just so stunning. So there are other Zadig and Voltaire's new fragrances that I would like to get and maybe review for you in the future, but I want to end this video on a very sexy note. And this is hands down one of my most favorite designer fragrances out there. Probably you can guess it, because I'm talking about Pure Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. You guys, this perfume is about white flowers. You need to love musk in order to appreciate it, and cashmere is really outstanding in there. So there is something a little bit dirty going on, but at the same time with these white flowers, it's just so elegant, so beautiful, so feminine, cozy, like a warm blanket maybe on the cooler spring day. And I think it's going to be great for more mature ladies, for those who love powerful fragrances, for those who love maybe a little bit animalic perfumes because of the musk. This perfume is just stunning, especially if you appreciate sillage and longevity. And all of these are great for the springtime, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have some spring favorites, please comment them down below, and please let me know if you will check out any of the mentioned ones. I'm excited to hear from you. If you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. And if you had fun watching this shorter list, then please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you're interested in a longer list, maybe of niche designer mix of spring fragrances. And thank you so much for watching this one. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. Please don't forget to activate the bell so you will be notified anytime I post a new video. Please check out the description box for helpful information like reviews on some of these and other cool fragrances, also where you can purchase perfumes with my discounts, and follow me on my social media. So make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.